More than 60,000 child migrants have been caught entering the United States so far this year. Most are from Central America. With a determined U.S. campaign now underway, that flow could be on the way down. CCTV's John Holman reports now from Honduras.
The Tigers are an elite Honduran police unit created to hunt down drug gangs. But over the last 2 months, their brief has changed. Now, they're looking for children. They've caught more than 160 young people trying to reach the US, like these 16-year-old cousins from El Salvador. And although we're on Honduran turf, there's no question who ordered this operation.
The US Embassy is giving all the logistical and economic support for this operation. We're under their supervision.
The US has a problem. This year, tens of thousands of Central American children have turned up stateside, lured by false rumors that residency permits are being dished out to minors. The US government has been putting pressure on Central American leaders to stop the rush north at its source. In Honduras, authorities are doing just that, clamping down on migrants of all ages. Until recently, this bus was crammed with people heading to the border. Now look.
At this time in the morning, the bus was like this, full. That was when there weren't police or checkpoints.
In the 3 hours I spent hopping buses and asking passengers, Alexander was the only one who reluctantly admitted he was heading to the US.
Alexander's very nervous about talking to us, but what he just said to me was that he's leaving San Pedro Sula because there's no work, there's no opportunities, and he's hoping that if he can get to the United States, he can then use the money he'll earn there to help his family back here.
The journey north is long and dangerous. Criminal bands prey on migrants along the route, and thousands die crossing the desert into the US. But many would rather take their chances than stay in Honduras, where 2/3 of children live in poverty, and warring gangs are behind the highest murder rate in the world. So, what will happen now young Hondurans find their long-established escape route cut off?
Destruido por la droga.
Rafael Mejia, director of a youth rehabilitation center, is in no doubt.
The impact is going to be huge. Many young people who would have gone looking for the American dream are going to have to become criminals to survive. If the authorities are stopping migration, they need to provide employment and security here.
Creating opportunities for those who usually leave is going to be difficult for a cash-strapped government. And that's why almost everyone we talked to thought this crackdown can't last long. John Holman, CCTV, San Pedro Sula.